To start this song out, there's a guitar that starts out clean and does one run through. What he's playing is a G sharp, and he's playing with the 4th root G. So you're on the 4th string, the 6th fret. You're going to follow that up with the 3rd string at the 8th fret, and on the 9th fret you're going to play the 2nd string. Then you're going to move it down a step, so you're playing a G with the 4th root, but you're going to put your pinky across the 1st string and make it a sus4. So this is a G sus4. So he does this. Sounds the same thing as if you were doing it here and adding your pinky down on the 3rd string at the 5th fret and playing across the 3rd fret on the 1st and 2nd string. We'll get to that, but that's how I figured out these chords. So we have G sharp to G sus4. After the first run through, Joe Perry comes in, and he's doing a plain old G sharp, which would be here on the 5th root at the 11th fret, and you're barring across the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. You're going to hit that just like the intro. And then you're going to go to a G sus4, so you're going to add your pinky onto the 2nd string at 13. So when you put those two guitars together, you get that intro. Then they go to the G, and then you just go up to an A sharp. So take this all the way up a step from the 6th fret on the 4th string to the 8th fret, and just let your fingers follow, and that's an A sharp. And you just hold that note. And that gets you in position for the C. And again, Joe Perry would be doing it here. And he's going to the A sharp up at the 13th fret. And then you just hold a C chord. And you're just strumming back and forth. And then he goes into, he kind of kicks it in, you're going to play a C to a, we're going to reference this chord, which would be a D sharp, but we're only going to play on the 4th and 3rd string. And then he's going to play the 1st, then he's going to play the 6th, 5th, and 4th string and hammer into that C. And then reference a sharp, but we're only playing again the 5th and 4th string. So those double stops. So we have this. Do it again. I noticed on the unplugged version they're up here doing the same thing. You're playing A sharp to C, and you're going up to this D sharp. During the slow part, there's a little bit of finesse to this. You want to play, we're going to play a D sharp, but again, we're only playing the half of the chord and the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string up at the 8th fret, and you're going to just upstrum it. Then you're going to move that to a D 7th, so it'd be the same as doing this, but we're not using that root note, so we're playing on the 7th fret, 2nd string, and 4th string, and on the 3rd string will be at the 5th fret. Then we come into a G sharp, and we're playing from the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string, and then to a G sus4. So again, we're covering that 3rd fret on the 1st and 2nd string, and on the 3rd and 4th string at the 5th fret. And it's upstrummed, so you want to do this. Repeat. The The second time through this, he's really only playing on the G and D string, so you're just going to touch those two. And then he goes into this little lick. So I want to show you this lick. So what he's doing on the third string, we're going to go from the 5th fret to the 3rd to the 5th fret of the 4th string. And then we stop at that 3rd fret, and then he comes into the chorus. So he comes into the pre-chorus and the chorus. What we're going to do there is an F and a D sharp. So we're going to say, because lately. And then you come back to the C, and you're going to do what I call the C lick. So you're going to go. And then you're back into the F, to the D sharp, then to G sharp, and A sharp. And those are with the 6th string as your root. And then you come to the C, and you're just holding that C with the up and down strokes. And then you're into the mellow part. Again, this would be the second time through, so you're focusing on the G and the D strings. And again, it's just a synopsis of it, but you'll get the feel for it if you play with the song. So they'll repeat the pre-chorus and the chorus, and then they come into the harmonica solo. The harmonica solo is a short intro. We're only going to do 3 bars to take us up to the A and then the C. So it'll go like this. And then he's into what I call the C lick. And you do that for 4 counts. When it's time for the actual guitar solo, they go into this part, and I'll show it to you at speed. So that's the rhythm. So what we're doing there is a C with a down and up stroke. And then we're just going to reference an A sharp. We're just going to lift up, keeping our finger on that 3rd root note, but we're going to kind of strike the 3rd and 2nd string and catch the 2nd tooth back to the C. So we'll go like this. And then we do it again. Then we go to D sharp and then D. And do it again. And that is consistent throughout the solo. So after the solos, you come back in with the part that goes because lately with the F to D sharp. And when he stops there, you're going to come into this ending chord part. It'll go like this at speed. So that goes on and on for quite a bit. And what he's doing there is, for this part, we're going to play an A sharp in a C form. And to do that, we're going to bar across the 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and even 1st string at the 10th fret. We're going to add the 2nd string at 11, the 4th string at 12. That's all we need. We're not going to add the root note, which would be the A sharp on the 13th fret. We're just going to play these 3 notes. Then come to an F. Okay, so we're referencing an F, but we're only playing that part we've barred. Then we come back to a D sharp, back to F. So we have this so far. And then we're back to D sharp, and then we play C, but we're going to do 3 upstrokes. That's the key to this. You want to hear E note first. So again, you can do it in this position and play a C here, but you're going to, again, upstroke, and you want to start from the 3rd string. It doesn't quite sound as well, even if you did from the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. He's really doing it here at the 5th fret, because you hear that E first. So again, here's how it could sound. Not quite there. Here's what it should be. So again, it's just what I think he's doing, and if you do it here, you want to start with that 3rd string. So it's a preference, because that 3rd string would be the E. So the ending goes like this. So what we're doing there is we're going to start out with the G sharp to A sharp, and then we're going to hold the C with the up and down. Then we'll go back to the G sharp and A, and I will do the C in what I call the lick. Back to G sharp and A. And then we're going to do this stutter. For these stutter chords, we're going to do down, up, down. And when we go down, up, we stop it and hit down. And do that again. Then we move it up. That's from C sharp to D sharp. Then we're going to go up to F sharp. And then we go up to G sharp. And then we end up on just ending off on C. Okay, there is a guitar doing some lead bits, and what he's doing there is when you go into the first part, 2nd string, 4th fret, and we're going to bend up the 3rd string at the 6th fret, 3 counts. We'll go up to the 8th fret, do 3 more, then to the 10th fret once, 12 once, and then 13. So I'm counting the 3rd string. We'll go from 4 to 6 to 10 to 12 and 13. So if you have 2 guitars, you can do that part. And that's a whole song. So I'll do a play along to help you understand where all these parts go together.